This channel talks about movies in slow, clear English to help you practice your English listening comprehension. Woody and Buzz have a new rival. It isn't another toy. It isn't a person either. It's a small tablet shaped like a frog. 30 years after it began, Toy Story is back. And this time, the toys are facing their biggest challenge yet. Let's talk about Toy Story 5. Toy Story 5 is a new movie in a very popular cartoon series about toys that come to life when people aren't watching. This time, the girl who owns the toys, Bonnie, is growing up, and her toys are worried they're being left behind. Let's start with the story. Bonnie is the girl who owns the toys. She is about 8 years old now. She has a new favorite thing, a small tablet shaped like a frog. Here's our grammar focus for this episode. In the past, Bonnie used to play with her toys every day. We use used to talk about something we did often in the past, but don't do anymore. Now, she likes her tablet much more. Her toys, including Woody and Buzz, start to feel forgotten. They watch Bonnie play with her tablet instead of them. One toy, named Jessie, feels this the most. Bonnie's tablet even has its own name, Lily Pad, and it quickly becomes the center of her world. She used to spend her afternoons building blanket forts and inventing adventures with Woody and Buzz. Now, those same afternoons disappear into games and videos on LilyPad instead, while the toys are left waiting on a shelf, watching it happen. Jessie takes this change the hardest of all. She was always used to being the toy Bonnie turned to first, the one who understood her better than anyone else. Through the movie, Jessie tries again and again to get used to this new, quieter kind of friendship, even as every attempt reminds her how much has already changed. Here's another phrase in the same family. Be used to. Woody is used to being Bonnie's favorite toy. It's simply how things have always felt to him, not a new change he's adjusting to. Be used to describes something that already feels normal, unlike get used to, which describes the process of becoming normal. Here's a similar phrase. Bonnie is getting used to her tablet. This means she is slowly becoming comfortable with something new. Get used to describes that process of becoming comfortable with something new. Later, when this feels normal to her, we say she is used to it. This is the real problem in the movie. There is no villain to fight. The real problem is simply time. Because children like new things as they grow up, and no toy can stop that from happening. Now, let's talk about how the movie looks. Everyone agrees the animation is stunning. Smooth, colorful, and full of energy, just like the rest of this series. The movie also has a brand new song. A famous singer wrote and performed it, and it quickly became a big talking point online. People couldn't stop sharing clips of it. By the end of the movie, Bonnie's toys must find a way to accept this new part of her life, even if that means letting go a little. Now, let's look at what people are saying about Toy Story 5 online. People have very different opinions about this movie. One reviewer called it a wonderful, perfect way to end the whole series. High praise indeed. Another reviewer disagreed completely. They said the movie looks beautiful on the outside, but feels a bit empty on the inside. This is the big debate online. Many fans grew up watching these characters, so they're used to feeling very emotional during these movies. Some of these fans say this new movie doesn't quite give them that same feeling. Grown-up viewers are also getting used to seeing toy characters share the screen with technology. Something earlier films in this series never really explored. That's the same phrase again, get used to, but this time describing us, the audience, instead of a character in the movie. Families are also talking about the movie's jokes. Some parents love its message about growing up and trying new kinds of play. Other parents say a few jokes feel a little too grown up for a children's movie. Here's something fun. People online are debating old things versus new technology. And that's also the exact story happening inside the movie. The toys represent old things. The tablet represents new technology. Fans have spotted this connection, and it sparked a lot of playful conversation online. Let's go through the phrases from this video. used to. For something we often did in the past, but don't do now. Bonnie used to play with her toys every day. Get used to. For slowly becoming comfortable with something new. She's getting used to her new tablet. Be used to. For something that already feels normal to us. Fans are used to a certain feeling from these movies. Try making your own sentence about a habit that has changed using one of these 3 phrases. So what's the final answer on Toy Story 5? If you love this series, get ready for an emotional watch. Even though some critics say it doesn't hit quite as hard as the earlier movies. Almost everyone agrees on one thing. It looks absolutely beautiful. If you're watching with children, remember that a few jokes are a little more grown up than you might expect. It may help to check a few reviews first, depending on the age of the children watching. Did you enjoy Toy Story 5? Let me know in the comments on the video, or get in touch. If you learned something new today, subscribe on YouTube for more movies reviewed in slow, clear English.